Hey everybody, this is Barry Clevenger at Clevenger Music Studio, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about tablature, teach you how to read. Okay, so we have tablature. Most people just call it tab or tablature. So what it is here, tablature is a form of musical notation for the guitar, which indicates what fret and string to play instead of the actual letter name of the note. In standard musical notation, we have to know the name of the note and such. So if you haven't worked yet on, say, the 4th, 5th, or 6th string, you might not know the names of those notes yet if you're a beginner. There's a couple other advantages of that, but we can talk about that later. In standard musical notation, we only have 5 lines. We have 5 lines. And in standard musical notation, we have lines, we count the lines, and spaces. Okay, well that's not true in tablature. In tablature, we have 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, that's how they're numbered. This is line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 lines, and we actually don't worry about any spaces. There's no spaces. We just have lines. Okay, and these 6 lines represent the 6 strings of your guitar. Rather convenient. So you have 6 lines, starting with line number 1. Well, line number 1 is your string number 1. That's string number 1 on the guitar. Here's string number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so string number 1 on your guitar is this thinnest string. This highest line is your thinnest string. That's thin. Number 6, this is thick. This is your thick string on your guitar. Okay, so this number 1 line represents the string E. Line number 2 represents your B. Line number 3 represents your G. Line number 4 represents your D. Line number 5 represents your A string. And line number 6 represents your E string. Okay. So for instance, if you have a piece of music and it's showing you line number 1 here, well, you're going to see all 6 lines. But if you have, for instance, a circle there, okay, what that tells us, a circle means open. That means you don't press anything. Okay, that's an open string, unfretted. So if I see something and it says it's on my first line, number 1, and has a circle, I know that I'm going to play that E just open, just once. I only see it once there. I'll just play it once. I might see 2 of them. That means play it twice. Now, if there's a number on there, that tells you what fret to play. So that number is your fret. So that means fret number 1. So far this song goes open, open, fret 1. Maybe do fret 3 there. Okay. So for instance, if I saw this, I would play open, open, fret 1, fret 3. Real simple. Open, open, 1, 3. Now this tablature doesn't really tell you what fingers to use. Right now we're kind of in an open position, so I'm using 1 finger per fret. So open, open, 1, 3. Okay, let's say I have that's the end of my measure. I'll still see a bar line like I would in standard musical notation. And say I go 3, 1, open. But now, maybe I have a 3 that occurs on that second line. Well, that means 3rd fret on my 2nd string. So far, on my 1st string, I have open, open, 1st fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret, open. Now, I move to my 2nd string B, but play the 3rd fret. So far, I have open, open, whoops, sorry. One, open, open, 1, 3, 3 again, 1, open. Now 3 on my B string. Okay, so it simply tells us what fret to play on the guitar. Now sometimes you might see them stacked like this, or even like this. Okay, that just means that those two strings are played at the same time. This one I would play both my E and the B at the same time. This I would play E, B, and G at the same time. So here I might have a B and an E at the same time. And my second note would be all three open. If they're stacked like that, it just means that they're played at the same time. Okay, pretty easy. See if I can erase this a little bit. We'll just do this. And we'll fix it up real quick. Okay, so one of the advantages of tablature is, for instance, if, say in standard notation, I might see the note C. Well, on the guitar, I can play the C here, but maybe they want you to play it here. This is the same note, but if I'm just reading standard notation, I can't tell the difference. A C looks like a C. In standard notation, here's another C. So for instance, say I have a C, which would be first fret on my B string. We'll fix that up there. Well, that C on my B string is going to be the same as this 5th fret on my G string. Those are the same notes. So I got C, 1st fret on my B. I have 5th fret on my G string. Those are the same notes. So that's the advantage, is now I can, instead of playing something here, I could play it here. Or this tablature would tell me that. It would tell me what fret to play instead of just what note to play. All right. And of course, we can go all the way down to your thick string. Let's put open, open, 4, 2. Then we open on my 6th string, open on my 6th string, to 4th fret, to 2nd fret on my A string. So now I have open, open, 4th fret, to 2nd fret. That's what I have written there. So I got 6th string, 6th string, 6th string, 5th string. Maybe I'll go open D string, 4th string. I'll put a 4 there, a 2, and an open. So those are all on the same string. Those are all on my D string. So starting here, I got open, open, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open, which would look like this. Open, open, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open. So that's how easy it is to read tablature. Again, we can do a single note. We can stack them and they can become a chord. We can actually write chords out in tablature as well, as long as we just stack those numbers there. But it simply tells us what string to play, and then it tells us what fret to play on that string. I hope that helps you. Barry Clevenger from Clevenger Music Studio, and hope you all have a great day. Thank you.